multiplayer in VR is just, I think a lot of devs don't have the resources yet to do it.
The Hover Junkers guys have like a huge investment in multiplayer VR, and that's awesome. But that's really where once those projects get going, VR is just gonna make people's head triple explode.
Wait, can I ask you some questions?
Like,
so you guys don't do copy and pasting, right?
Nope.
But so could you do something despite that, like in a multiplayer, like you give them like a part they have to use for their machine? So it's like a bunch of pieces stuck together.
Yeah.
Okay, because that'd be like such a cool constraint. It's like you can just give them a wheel, or like it's like a battle robot, and it's like there's just like some chunky thing they have to work into.
Yeah, I could see that. The level like starts with a few pieces on it.
Yeah, we don't have pieces that you can't get rid of or
no,
manipulate
you
right
would
now.
still be able to. We wouldn't want to put like tutorial style code in where we respawn them when you throw them off the edge.
Or like, for that to work, you might even just have to limit it so you can't even like manipulate it in any way. So you probably have to build custom assets for it, but it could be done.
It could be done. You could certainly do it where if you do anything, you can like undo again. Like if you accidentally move something, and then just have people play honestly.
Well, and that's part of the fun of
cool.
like.
It's working.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like the speeder in episode 1.
Yeah, it does. It looks super Star Warsy.
Still a little bit. I need to figure out the circle of force.
Pod racer, that's what it's called.
Pod racer.
Yeah, shitty movie.
Pod racer.
Cool truck thing.
And then great sounds too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
totally.
did have really, really good sounds.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see like there's like a making of documentary for episode 1? It's like one of the most tragic things in memory that I've seen. Because it came with like the DVD for episode 1, but it's really clear from the way like they put it together, or like so whoever edited the documentary, like his message is very clearly like this is a bad movie and like this is a series of mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's so
sad.
Yeah, it really is.
And this is like while they're filming it.
Yeah.
And this is where we went wrong.
It isn't like they don't.
Moment here.
They never say that, but it's just like it shows you things like one of the really clear examples for me was like ones where they're like showing you like, oh, like these 3 kids tried out for like the Anakin Skywalker role.
Yeah.
And they're talking to them like, oh yeah, like this kid's definitely not as good,
but
I think he has promise. And it's like that's the one they go with, you know? And then
oh my god.
that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's so terrible.
This is really cool, but
yeah, I'm worried the difficulty on this level is just tuned.
Yeah, we might just need to make this level a little easier.
Why would it stuck
Just
with
move
this
stuff a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
But this is rad. This like TIE Fighter, old timey bicycle, whatever the hell this is.
That's so sad. It's not
It's
gonna work.
really wonderful. It's really great.
Don't do that.
Oh no!
It's gonna make it
It'll slow it all down.
So, but we think we're pretty close to building like the ideal fastest contraption, right?
I'm sure there's ways to do
Besides
faster.
like flinging, like throwing the ball.
No, I'm sure there's faster ways
Like
to
wheels?
do it.
Like yeah?
Yeah, like
Just,
what?
I don't know. Something I haven't thought about.
Cole's like, there's
Feel
no
fast.
maximums in this game. There's always a better solution. Yeah, you probably just take a tall stick and have it just like fall at just the right speed.
No, that'd be considered
Like the
cheating.
ball off of it.
Well, within the
Within the bounds.
Yeah, one of
Do it
the
just
few
perfectly.
rules of contraption is the 5 by 5 meter island that you are on. Plus, I think it's 2.5 meters tall.
Yeah.
Is your valid build area.
Yeah.
That's one of the cool things in the original contraption. There were established build squares because it was 2D, where that was just kind of free for VR.
Yeah, because you'll bump into the wall and.
Or your ceiling, probably.
Your ceiling or whatever. Yeah.
But we also let you like.
Yeah. You can extend stuff, and you can use the grippers to
Well,
grab
it's a
your
nice design.
contraption and like
it's a good,
push it
good
forward and stuff. So we did have to put in some boundaries where we kind of say like, you're kind of cheating if you move stuff.
And that's
outside
part
of
of we had doc talks about like, oh, is there going to be like this class divide? And
Right, yeah.
You can A
People
afford
with the
divide,
small rooms
yeah.
and people with the big rooms, and people with the big rooms will make better contraptions, and we were like, we don't want that, so we made sure it was possible. Everyone has the same bounds, and you can do stuff like we've got, you can kind of use a stick as an extender arm. It becomes really natural if you do it for a while. You kind of use the grip to pull and release, and then the end of the stick becomes like your little hand. So you're kind of grabbing stuff and moving it and releasing and grabbing, moving and releasing. I think it only really uses one hand, but I think of it as a two-handed process.
You feel natural doing that?
It's good after a while. I've seen Colin do it like super fast. Like,
Yeah, and the other
he's
night,
like too lazy to bend over, and he just grabs a stick
Yeah.
and starts doing it.
the other night I was too lazy to like turn on my second controller to test something.
Yeah.
So I was just, okay, one stick, one hand, kind of grab the snap, extend it, grab the stick,
Yeah.
snap something, move it out, do the release.
Does anyone else have any other ideas? Does anyone else want to try this? Try to give it a shot?
I think you're.
My only other idea is like they're catapult related. Like, does
I think you
anyone
should build
else
a
have
car on
any
top
idea?
of a car.
Car on top of a car. Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to-
car on a
Do
car.
you know you can throw that whole thing away?
I know
Oh,
how
yeah.
to do that.
And
Oh wait.
Hold
can I-
on, hold on.
I
I'll
just
get us
pick
the
it up?
first person. Yeah, chuck it off
Okay.
the edge.
Am I good to go?
Yeah.
Gone forever.
Oh, this is really sad.
Oh, goodbye,
Let's
giant
high
pool.
I guess we
five.
should have saved that first.
Bye. Yeah, I
Yes, it
suppose
is.
we could have saved it first.
Okay,
We'll
so
remember it always. We can recreate
car
it
on
from
top
the-
of a
from the
car.
stream, yeah.
Somebody who just got their Vive in the mail can rebuild that tonight.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
save-
Make
Put it up
make
on
it
the
work.
internet.
Find
send
that
it to
perfect
everybody.
optimal